Greetings, greetings, all divine beings. Happy Friday night. Welcome to the Each Zodiac Sign One Card Tarot Live. Come on in here at this time. Let me make sure you can hear me, and I'm just going to get started with the live. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday night, enjoying the last couple of days of the month of March, merry month of March, as we get into Aries season. And I hope everybody had a wonderful solar return. Sorry, I'm not telling everybody happy birthday, but this is the Aries and Taurus channel. So stepping into the Aries season, happy solar return to all the Aries out there that are viewers and subscribers here. All right, so each zodiac sign, one card tarot. I do have the Wild Mystic deck. I'm also going to bust out the book to give you an element, okay? With a little boost of energy to help you start your weekend and the next couple of days. Anything that comes out is in retrospective to the time mentioned, synchronizations, or a specific moment. So please like, share, and subscribe this Friday Night Live for me. All right, we're just going to get into it. Each zodiac sign come through now. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Wands. There is a fire sign that needs to speak out more. And in speaking out, you're going to attract something that I feel is a passion of yours. You may catch the attention of somebody that hears your voice. And you may also be very fashionable, so do not feel, fire sign, that you're not close to some sort of break in something opening. Don't know what that means. Spirits, let me in, please. Whatever that means for you, I should say. The future and the present seem the future and the present seem the same. Seven of Wands have popped up one more time on the bottom of the deck. Please, please, please do not be in fear of speaking up on something, fire sign, because it's here. It's being known that you have a lot of doubt in the emotion that you won't make this statement or this mark clear. And it's very here. We just need to get rid of the doubt. Seven of Wands, you're very close to this passion. You're very close to this happening. So do not be afraid to speak up. Let me crack this deck as well. Thank you. And I appreciate all the One Direction comments and the interaction. Thank you guys again. And then we're going to get into it and start with Aries at the moment, okay? Here we go. Spirits, with sign symbols, downloads, and messages do we have for Aries? Please come through. Come forth and show us clearly. I have my paper here today. I'm keeping track. Aries is up first. All right, we have the 5. We have the 6 of Swords. This energy feels that screenshot it. This energy feels that it's not in the sense of where you're not getting things to come back to you. Aries, it's more or less you're not opening up some sort of vessel that wants to come out of you in order to get this attraction to stick back. And I say this with the 6 of Swords because this is not this isn't comforting in your soul. You may have been trained to think that you can't get things to come to you over and over again, simply because you have the fear of, did you get it? So you have the fear of not thinking that something's not going to happen over and over again in a positive setting. And I say that, like I mentioned before, because it's an issue with you thinking that you can't get it. Rooted problems come from hearing things over and over again in the repetitive. Rooted problems come from characteristics of old traits that are bad and you kind of made a habit of. And it's not your fault. This is something I feel that you may have learned, and it kind of retracts back to you and over and over again, because this is a feeling I think that you kind of keep closed up, because it's like involving some sort of older man. And then I don't know what that means, because the older man could have told you, made you believe. They also could have done it's a feeling of not knowing that you have the power to give it and get it back. And over again, you have this repetitive thought that comes like a message that gives you some sort of doubt, and then it's a reality in your setting. And anything that comes to a reality in your setting will ultimately be a part of your world, even though you don't think that it's not in any way, and it is. But I feel like this is only because this is like a repetitive thing that's played over and over again in your head, and it is because it's a characteristic of somebody saying it to you as a kid. Okay, you can get this thing that you want. I feel like you have to not feel that what somebody said to you in the past is the result. Maybe rest this weekend in order to get a clear mind, in order to have this clear result. But in order to see that with this number 6, you got to have the pure sense of a piece of pie in the I feel like this thing that you kind of close up in. And it could be not wanting to say that you can get these things, not really believing that it's not a rooted problem in some way. Aries, you really need to rest in order to get clarity. And that's all that's really coming through at this time. In order to get the clarity or this thing to come back to you, you've got to rest, and it's asking you to rest your mind at this time. Let's give you a boost of energy, because you have to believe and not listen to some voice on repetitive replay, right? Okay? You will do the best you can every single day. In knowing that, you have to really feel it and say it back. You can't repeat more of what this person said to you as a kid growing up and thinking that's not going to be the reality that's in front. Because clearly I feel that this is just the thing that's played over and over again, because you are hold or hostage of some sort of vessel, okay? I think you should take that, whatever that means to you, Aries. All right, so you will do the best you can every single day. And it's not to say that you can't, you just have to repeat it more so you can believe. Because there's a voice that's playing that's got you thinking you can't get something back over and over again, but it's you replaying, it's you repeating, okay? Get some rest this week. Stop replaying some sort of negative speech, I feel. All right, here we go with Taurus. Welcome in. Yeah, it's fine. Just keep screenshot. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Now this is fire. This is curious energy coming in of somebody, honestly, Taurus, is stalking and watching. And it's like they want you to give up the ghost. They've been wanting you to give it up. I think I said it 3 days ago. Okay? They've been wanting you to give up the ghost on something here because they're curious about some witty spirit. I'm not sure why this keeps happening, but it's attraction here. It's elongated. It's also a I feel like there is something that's trying to be disrupted as far as like a home setting. And this is going to happen for the next probably 4 to 6 weeks, to be honest with you. Okay? Leading all the way up until your birthday. I can't even grab it because this is so serious. This is leading all the way up to your actual solar return. And it's not to say this is to dampen your mood or it's something. Here's the thing when it comes to dark energy, right? It automatically gets attracted to light. Anything that is suffering and silence, find somebody to throw their problem off to somebody sometime. That's just the way it goes. And in coming to that realization, Taurus, I think you'll have a better understanding and sense of self. Because when it's lacked, it's not really thought about from the average person. But I feel like this energy comes from somebody who physically feels that they know you. But it's all of a worthy, right? You're just worthy for this attention. You are worthy for this dimension. You are worthy to have this dark energy see your light and be attracted to it. And so I feel like I said, for the next 4 to 6 weeks, this is something you're going to be tested with every single day, but it's on the reality of who you are. Are you really trying to give up the ghost on something? Are you really going to be affected by the peace and tranquility of a conflict? Right? Or here's the thing. It's all communication. Energy is everything. And the communication will not stop because like the bat, you're the target and you're hot. You're actually smoking hot. And this is something of a I feel like this is a working target. So it's going to last the full 6 weeks now. Completely honest with you. And it's not to lose focus for you. I think this is a time to now use your energy wise to see what's really in front of you. I feel like you may be threatening to somebody. You're threatening. And the energy is dark, that is settling, okay? But it's nothing that you can't handle, because you can embrace change just like the wind blows every day. You can embrace change and go with the flow of the dynamic, and that's the gag. I think that this person that's around stalking, watching doesn't understand. By the next gibbous moon, there's another moon coming up, but it's going to be like 3 weeks from now. And I don't want to get it wrong, but that's when the tide will turn, Taurus, and this energy will move on. So just communicate positive things to yourself, and always know that your world is not shattered just by like a outsider. Gemini, the 7 of Cups. The feelings are here, and it's not because you're not close to something, because you're very, very much so settling there. Gemini, you actually have your eyes on this thing that's bringing you a new passion. You actually have sunken your teeth into it and got a positive thing you saw back. Somebody gave you feedback. There was something good that really puts you in the feeling that you can do this. And with the 7, you're very close to completing. I feel like you've been working on this, whatever you've been working on for the past year now. It's going to be pushing 2 come this like summer, heading into the fall. You're going to have that person that gave you that good feedback, they're going to want to see more. You're going to have to be ready to produce this whole thing that's got their attention, or having them wanting more. I think, Gemini, that you may have cracked the code, and I don't know what that means, because your feelings are now controlled, and you're able to kind of celebrate in this gathering. Gathering is all I hear. All right, and there it is, create. I love it here. Here is the spider in the entanglement of the web, and understanding that the number 8 is here. So I think, like I said, you finally cracked the code to infinity and beyond, my dear. It is here. You've got to give this person who's got your attention, or whatever it is, this big gig, this big break, Gemini, for you to get another deal to go through in some way. They are going to want a lot more of you, and if you're not willing to work, you need to take a break so you can have it your way. That's all I hear is BK. Have it your way. You rule. You totally rule right now. So this is like a good feeling. And I actually just got excited even more for you, because I see you on some sort of big screen. You're going to surprise somebody. And it's not a screen as to where like we're on YouTube here. Gemini, this feels like the local news station. It's local, national. This is something that's really got an attention from a bigger deal. Bigger deals coming in. All right, Gemini. And then you embrace change as well. With Taurus, you deserve love and compassion. And maybe You need that to get this creative thing to flow faster. I'm really excited for you, Gemini, because you used your heart and not your mind, SWV. You relaxed and it just drives. So now that you've gotten this thing to kind of kick in, as where you're knowing how to handle some sort of attention. You may now know your true worth. Just make sure you keep love first for some reason. I don't know what that means. That may be coming from the specific energy of the person that you saw wanting to see you more. Maybe that's what they mean, but don't lose this thing. Keep the fire, keep the energy. Cancer, I'm proud of you, Gemini. This is fantastic. This is one of the best readings I've had for a while. All right, here we go. Well, regarding you, anyhow. Here we go with Cancer. All right, we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Something wants to balance out here. I feel like it's coming from a lot of women who pray. And literally, it's not pray like a praying, like family that prays, P-E-R. No, this is a literal sense of a spiritual form in religion. Something wants to balance out with you regarding 3 women. Very religious and very strict on this intent. They want to have a strict connection with you over a like a religious aspect. Like they want to talk about all these things to do with religion, but they want to put it in a way that like you can float or bond to attract more of them. I don't know if you work for a church or you work for some spiritual thing. I don't know what you do here, but this temperance energy wants to balance some sort of religious event is just sticking out. Oh, looks like I got these little, right, Florida. I got these little moths, and every time they come around, I'm like, oh, that's death transformation. But that time, that looked like a little gnat. So no, there's no transformation here that they want to change you with, so that's good. This all just feels like they want to have this conversation or some sort of dialect about religion, and they want you to balance it out and be some sort of mediator. Now, Cancer, I don't know if you would make money or benefit off of this here. I don't know if you work at a church or a religious thing or planning some event, but it is here that they want the balance, but they want to focus on the older aspect of this age thing and religion. I don't know what that means. You have freedom to do all of this. It looks like with it being black and white, Cancer, that it honestly could work out, but it's going to take a long time. I don't know what that means for you in your life, because you may not have much hours in your day or life now to dedicate to something like this. So I mean, I'm really feeling like this is a golden goose. This is a golden ticket. That whatever this conversation they want to have with you, it can benefit. But are you really into it? Is it going to balance you in some way or give you more judgment? That's what I'm hearing. All right. And then we have, you can choose faith over it all. Maybe you have to run back to your faith to get this done. Travis Scott. They say, stop trying to be God. But it's playing in a way where you got to know what you got to really know what you're gonna say, because a lot of eyes are gonna be on you in some way, and it's way more than like people who are following you or whatever on social media. This is like this is a big thing. It may be bait. Either way, trust your faith. And choose faith over fear is your message here. Moving on to Leo. Leo, my dear, come on through. Yes, Mayday, I do love Halloween. Thank you. It's Halloween every day in the world we live in too. Leo, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Well, you've all the luxury in the world. You have all these fabulous things come rising and setting as the sun. Leo, there is a positive thing happening in the luxury of reward that you have coming. There is no doubt about that. It does look happy. It does look peaceful, and it could be a vacation that you planned. But either way it goes, this is a luxury. This is a great thing. That's a reward. I don't want to tell you that you're going to hit the lottery because I don't know what you're doing. I have no idea your life choices. I have no idea what you listen to and try to put it in your system. Um, but there are a lot of things that are really just settling that you've got comfort. You may have just moved into a new home or physically got a new ride. That's a great thing if it's physically yours because, everybody doesn't want a car note all the time. So if you paid this off or you physically got something on your own without the help from anyone, congratulations. But this all comes through as the reward that you finally have worked for, and it is rising for you with the Nine of Pentacles. You may just had to adapt to get this too. It's okay to adapt to change. Specifically, if you want to have things happen in a positive way, specifically if you want things to come and keep coming over and over again, but you are the target, and it looks like it's a really big like event, not event, like a thing you're going to have, a gathering. It's like a really big prize you got. All right, so it's worthy. It's worth, all this rough stuff. So congratulations, and do right by what you got. If you don't have it already, be prepared to receive it, okay? We do have Virgo. That is in this week for Leo, if you already haven't gotten it, because I feel like you do. All right, we have Virgo. Come on through. Virgo, you got two. You got the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. Virgo and Taurus energy with the air rolling in the deep. There wants to be a new piece of clarity that wants to come through with two men in your life, Virgo. I feel like one is very, very mature, I will say. I won't say old because I'm there now. Very mature and knows a lot of stuff. And then another one's a business savvy guy, but I don't think he has all that he's telling you. It's a lot. It's a lie. It's not a lot at all. You're going to have to choose within 5 to 6 days between these two because I feel like this older one knows more than you think. They watch your stories that you hide. They do things that you think that they're not capable to see all the time. And they are. They're watching you right now and you don't even know it, right? So that older one's not going to put up with too much of this stuff, whatever you've got going back and forth. But this one, this much younger guy that really doesn't have a lot, but he said he does, he's down for the full ride. He's down to do whatever you would like to do. I don't think that the older one I think knows, but this one has no clue. Very wet behind the ears. So knowing that 5 or 6 days from now that you're going to be confronted by this knowing all person that's older, masculine figure, you're going to have to come to a decision that you're not really going to be able to settle with because of an inability to understand. I don't know what they want you to understand, but you're going to have to choose between the two of them. They might try to embarrass you. Not the Page of Swords, but this Hierophant might try to embarrass you because they know so much. I just hear like a smarty pants. Very, very much. And here's the determination to get this to happen. Pisces is involved in this for some reason. You may have somebody that is in your business. You can't control people that stalk, but then again, it's like you have to just let karma do her work. You have to just let things be. You have to just you have to not care. You have to just let them be. Let it be, and do not give a shit, baby. I say let them be because here's the thing with the determination. This is a game round and round with these two people, with these two masculines that you've been playing around for a long time, and you may have slipped up here. Somebody saw you or do something. There's something here, all right? And so now we've got a Pisces that's really just, it's embodying the energy of this Hierophant. of why he doesn't want to stick around anymore here. Because he's being fed. It's a feeding tool. You're going to be presented with you having to get control, okay? I am filled with love and light. Well, if you know that, you're going to have to make a decision pretty fast, because one just might. One might do it before you come in for these 6 days, 5 to 6 days. You may think that they're not watching you in some way. You may think that you've got this thing all controlled. But I'm here to tell you, Virgo, with this Page of Swords and this Hierophant, it's just, she knows. That's all I'm hearing is J. Cole, okay? They know. Libra is here next. Here we go. Clean it up here, because you've got determination to, they're going to split something up. But all you have to do is choose one, okay? Libra. Oh, you got two too. So this is the Knight of the Two. We've got the Page of Pentacles and then the Five of Swords too. I feel like you may be trying to like bury stuff underground. If you're trying to put things in a place where it's like a message in a bottle, or you can come back and find it later on, I don't think this is valuable. It's like a test run. I don't know what that means, but it's like a cleverness that's trying to be done here. And I feel like this is not, this isn't smart, because this could be a real risk, or an inability to find something later on that you're doing here. You're trying to hide or do things, and you're going to end up misplacing because of memory. And I say that not in old age, but some betrayal. You got people and you're doing stuff around, and you think that they're not going to like switch up on you here. Whatever this is that you have whole trust in, it is an inability to fully not see that there's trickery. I would just be careful, honestly. I'm getting like, I'm getting exhausted, honestly. Fed up. Because it just feels like you're showing these people like this stylish move, this great thing that you want to do, but you want to keep it private. You can't keep something private if other people know about it. And then you're going to say, well, why am I being betrayed? But you're the one that done it all. I don't understand this. This is confusion. You need to figure out why you're doing this. What is your purpose? Beauty is all around you, okay? And in knowing that, I feel like it's more in a sense, it's beautiful of an idea list. It's beautiful in the creative cognitive that you thought about, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to act on it. There's an action behind this with the swords, right? That means action. So I'm not understanding that if it's a beautiful thing and the card is your confirmation, why are you telling everybody? You know what I'm saying? It's like, just keep things to yourself. People love to ruin a good thing or just cause chaos every chance they get. And that's just the honest truth. And I don't understand why you're doing this, but there is beauty all around you. And if you could just keep it for you, okay? Scorpio. And I'm out of here. I'm out of here today. Just let them be. Scorpio, come on, honey. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We've got the world, a lot of success and achievement, honey. This is actually going to go for, listen up, Leo, Taurus, Sagittarius, a little bit Aquarius too. But Scorpio, this is all you. A lot of success is coming through. You may have tried to get this green light to come on for a long time. It's been like a mountain. It's been this real big thing that you've been up and down trying to travel. Well, I'm here to tell you, you finally got it. Now, it may come within the next 21 days. It may be here in 2 minus 1. Wait, 2 plus 1, 3. Sorry. There we go. My husband going to be so mad. There you go again. Sorry. However this goes, up to the 21 days, do not be sitting on hold. Keep enjoying and doing what you've been doing to get up to this throne, okay? Because in doing that, you're going to throw not only the energy and the direction of the path off track. So we want to just stay upbeat like you know nothing about it. And it is here in complete success. You're going to come out of the cave and you're going to surprise everyone. And I feel like now, in a sense, you may have to delete a lot or get rid of a lot of old things in your life that did not give you value. And when I say delete, I mean seriously, get rid of them completely. You have to not have them anywhere near you in order for this to kind of come to full fruition. And I just wanted to mention, okay? But you're going to come out of this cave, and the success is right here waiting. It's giving you up to the 21 days, and I think that you should just be glad and waiting and keep doing what you're doing as far as not staying stagnant in any way. You may have been at your breaking point for the last 4 days, 4 weeks. Scorpio, had to make sure. So this is really, this is a deserving point. A deserving point. A deserving point is all I hear. I'm exhausted and I want to go have a Friday night. So I'm trying to hurry up. But you got power, my dear. You got power. I feel like you're going to see it really shine through tomorrow, 29th. You can work with it and understanding that everything you see and touch really has life. You have to repeat it to yourself in a way that gives you the confidence, that gives you the flow of a mantra or an affirmation every day. Not sure what that means, but that'll help you see, Scorpio, your power in all ways. And Aries is here to let you walk in the authority with it being Aries season, baby. You have your power, and Scorpio, it is it's on its way. Congratulations on everything that you've worked hard for up until this point in today. All right, let go of things that no longer serve you. Yeah, I told you, just keep doing what you're doing and physically delete these things that are not in your peripheral. I mean, you have to get rid of, and it's a sad thing to do, and they'd be like, people, you say you changed, and I had to. You have to. You have to change. You have to grow. You have to elevate in order to see how these people get these things. It's about being calm. It's about not letting anything affect you. It's about understanding it doesn't take a physical person to say, I love you. You have to know that too. And you walk in that shit. Walk in it every single day. You make people uncomfortable that are around you to think. They can't think. That's what I'm saying. That's why you're here. So welcome to the tribe, welcome to the family, and congratulations, Scorpio, my dear. You walk in that shit. We have Sagittarius on the list. I'm going to give you, I didn't even do that. I didn't even give you the book and the element. Let me see. Let's do this. I'm going to get through Sagittarius. And I'll do this real quick. We got the devil. This is Capricorn energy. Okay? You may just be coming off a relapse here and you went back, but this addiction or whatever it is that you can't get over, it wants to be alleviated and relieved from your body and mind. For the past 15 days, it's just been hard to maintain, and you may have been doing things blind just to be satisfied. But I need you to know that one second. I'm telling this person 1 second. And then you need to know that it's not in a sense that you couldn't do this. You were struggling, but here you are on this Friday the 28th. It's like a completely different week, completely different setting. But see, whatever it is that you're struggling with here, it's all just a matter of like it's a spirit. It's not a part of you in any way. So what can a spirit do? It can be cleansed. It can be talked to. It can be changed to a certain extent. Because I don't want you to get it twisted. Okay, it ain't like that, but figurative. Okay, but what I'm trying to get you to see is that whatever it is that you're addicted to doesn't have authority over you. You've been given this sign for the final, I feel like, time this year, because the universe doesn't want to hurt or punish you. You may feel that way when you're relapsing or going into something that takes you back and gives you backtrack. But no, that's not the case. You're only put in these circumstances and situations every time that you got this addiction because you're just needing to see. You're needing to see the people around you. You're needing to see how it has changed and affected you, like on the physical. So I think now, you're going to be sat down to really see something that's critical. Something that's critical is sticking out here. You've got strength. Thank you. And I just need you to see that. You've got strength. Okay, Sagittarius? And the problem is that I feel like you didn't know that this strength existed in you because all you do is things that make you weak, and you go over and over again of not, you're fine, come over, of what you're not seeing is the power in you. I'm in the wrong daggone. My apologies. Sagittarius, I feel like if you keep this this battle up here with not thinking that you can get off something that it feels like you've been on forever or addicted to in some sense, you're never going to see the true warrior in you that's gotten you to this point, that's gotten you to this event in your life. I think now it's going to be some sort of butterfly effect that comes over to kind of get you to see the pure strength. And when this event or this happening sits you down, you'll know that it's for a better thing. It's for a better way. So understand that you're stronger than waiting for that day. And understand that you have the ability to keep going even if you relapse. You can get up and try again, okay? Do not feel that you are insignificant because there is a failure here over and over again. You're not. You're doing the best you can, okay? All right, manifest wishes. You may need to speak on it more that you don't want to have this addiction. You may want to speak on it more that you're not a part of this struggle that makes you weak in a sense. But you can manifest your wishes by just knowing that your desires are to get better. Your desires are not to suffer, and your desires are to really be stronger than you were, okay? That's the desire to have on the forefront for now and forever. Capricorn. The Four of Swords. Capricorn, you've got a lot of air blowing in, but it could be blowing in on your aura and your spirit. I say that because it's a lot to do with self. You may have tricked yourself out of believing you are set up. Somebody may have told you something in regards, like it's like a whisper, but it feels like they were just talking out their nose. I don't know what that means. Interesting. Capricorn, this energy really comes in as a person that's kind of just watching or blocking your aura in a sense. And if they're doing that, then that can create a doubt in you or a trick in your mindset. So be mindful of what you're listening to and if it's actually true. I mean, here's the thing, because I feel like this is like a rumor or something that was told to you, but it was told in a setting. And anything in a setting, it's to get a reaction or to see how you would respond into something. I think they're doing this week to try to gain control or try to put some sort of opposition. This week, you got to be careful with this person that's behind you always talking. Always talking. Okay, it could be at work. Busy bees buzzing. Zzz, it's everywhere. Please be mindful on what you're hearing, because this is all false shit. Okay, moving on, and I want to do some elements. Aquarius, come on up. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Earth energy, you're here and it is solid. There may be a choice you're going to have to make very soon between something that you really desire or what's best for you. And I say that's very plain and general and typical, but this thing is really hard to do. It's hard to decide. You could be physically trying to move, can't afford the bill, the ride. Really may not have no place to go at all at this time. However this goes, you're going to have to make this choice. I feel like that's very hard on your it's very hard on your home. It's hard on some sort of conflict to do itself, or it could be your personal space here, the home setting. However this goes, this upcoming week, don't see it any longer than that, or I'd have been specific. I don't feel that this choice will be easy that you have to make, so you need to weigh all things that you can see through straight. I don't know what that means for you. Take what resonates. Whatever you can see through straight, that's going to cut a lot of things in half when it comes to you making this hard decision about some sort of... I'm hearing, and it feels like this cloud. I don't know what that means, because it's this dark cloud coming in, but it's red that I'm seeing. So obviously you're going to have to look at this, whatever it is that you're going through, these holes that make much sense, that give you passion, that give you enthusiasm, that give you something that is a benefit. Don't just choose the stuff because you feel like you have to, because it's frivolous, okay? That is coming up this week. And I feel like if you don't make the proper choice, then you won't be able to see these things that you can see straight through right now. It'll all be revealed to you at that time, and it's going to... it may, if you don't make the right decision, it may bring the bear out of you. It may bring anger. Okay, so we want the peaceful decision. Think hard and long here on what, in regards to this problem. You can't change anyone, just yourself. Trust the universe has a plan for you, and I think that's where you need to start, okay? You may have a lot of doubt, and doubt is the worst thing that we can have when it comes to trying to get our minds right. Make a decision for your life. Trying to make a decision for somebody else, but you don't have that power. You don't have that, you don't have that kind of time. Okay? Pisces. Final one. You got the Ten of Cups. There's complete happiness here. All in the feelings of confidence and self observation for some reason. You want something bigger, you want something more to happen, but if you don't have the pure strength and fire to feel that it's magic, it's possible, then how can you I feel like with this Ten of Cups, this is all like a thing full of complete joy in fixing a problem. So because you're happy in fixing some sort of problem, that doesn't mean that this home space has still solved results. Pisces, I'm really feeling like there's a lot of completeness coming in, but it still feels like something is lingering that's going to cause some sort of clouded miscommunication, some sort of clouded thing that's not going to keep you in this happy place. And it is here, but I'm not saying that it won't be. It could possibly bypass you, but the clouds and the energy is just making me feel that you have a lot to do. You have a lot to do with this. And so there will be a lot of home conflict if you don't get the I feel like you're part in some sort of problem. If you don't, you're busting out all like these other windows, but yours are broken. If that can make sense. This comes in with that 10 as an end of a completion. Like this seems like this needs to be it, okay? Because, you know, this may rub someone the wrong way that you love later on. Just because we're happy now, these clouds should be nowhere around, okay? So we really need to backpedal, backtrack, and just settle yourself with like not speaking up on what you've done. Don't know what that means. And it could be to your partner, somebody with the home conflict or this collaboration here. Collaborate. This is Pisces energy, all coming in at this time. This ant is a tiny worker, but it gets mighty things done. So I'm not saying that this isn't a good reading for you, Pisces. You have a lot of good happiness and great results, but there's still clouded energy circling the block, okay? Don't know what that means. And it's working. It's working very diligently, and I will heal and move on. Maybe that's the responsibility you need to take to let them see that that is what maybe the problem that you just don't want to save grace, save face, okay? You know, maybe it happened for a reason. Because I wanted to go through and like give y'all some elements, but what's the point? I've given enough away of my energy for free. If you would like to donate to the channel, please, WattsLove777 Cash App. You can also Venmo me, Latoya-Watts-5 at Venmo. We also just would love you to hit the like or dislike button. But I feel like we're going to just go ahead and take off. Oh, gosh. I'm going to do one first. I was going to, no, I'm not. Let's do some moon magic and we're out. Maybe next time, and I'll just make that a separate live. Interested in the Wild Mystic Tarot, we'll go through and do like we just did. And we'll go through elements at that time. Let me know. Otherwise, we move on. Let's see what the moon magic card has for us. Because I got to get going and stuff. I've got two. The first quarter moon and the waning crescent moon. Okay. I got two here. Now we've got two moons that have popped out. The waning crescent is number 9, the year we are in now. And then we got the first quarter, which is 4. So we know we need to focus on ourselves and nobody else. I know that's troubling for some. So we got the waning crescent. Your keywords this week, repeat to yourself, are liminal, psychic, and transition. The waning crescent card is a magical card indicating a time for psychic visions, prophetic dreams, spooky experiences. This is a liminal time as the moon makes the journey at the end of the current cycle towards the next. It is a period of leaving the past behind, but taking the lessons you learn with. This is a time of healing and magic, dream work, and self-reflection. When you pull this card, it means you're still feeling the pain of the old wounds and scars. Let these things go. Burn them with the moon tomorrow. Okay? You don't have to look at it. burn it. Get rid of all negative, because it is attraction. It's coming. This card is also one of the strong enchantments, and if it's an affinity for magic, can also spell cast. The Waning Crescent has a very protective energy, so know that you are guarded by a magical path, and you heard it here by me. The number 9, the Waning Crescent Moon, that is your protection, and it is the number 9 we are in too. The final one is the number 4, which is the first quarter, and your keywords, again, so you got a lot to work with here, all signs: resilience, suspension, and test. The first quarter moon indicates that things are hanging in the balance. It could go either way, right? It is up to you to ensure that you remain on track and stay motivated. You cannot look outside for others. You have to look in the mirror, see what it is that's the best, and go with it. Every single time, the confidence is what leaks on the outside, okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. This frequently happens when people are close to achieving their dreams. You're going to be tested, okay? This doesn't mean that you're failing if you do. It just means that the test is a lesson in resilience for you. Keep your goal in mind and be aware that you are working towards. It's a vision board that may help you, or you just out getting some real action and seeing life and experiencing it too, okay? You don't have to afford things to have a decent, fun, happy human experience. You can do a lot of things for free. It's just getting out and doing it, okay? Remember that what you focus on is what you get. So if you focus on negativity, you focus on bullshit, that's what it is. If you pay anything that does not bother you any attention, you attract all that is. You make people feel stupid. You've got to know your power and magic. Keep imagining your dream and visualizing exercises. Visualizing, shut up. Visualize things that make you happy. Visualize things that you want to come to a reaction, a reality in your life setting. I say that over and over again, but we speak so much negative, and then we're wondering why we just can't get it. We've constantly said that my back hurts, I can't do this, I can't catch a break, I'm gonna run out of gas. Whatever it is you speak, it is that. And if people could come to the realization, I think my Aries and Taurus got it though, that your words have magic and you are powerful. Until next time, guys, I'm out of here on this Friday night. I fooled y'all when I said 808. I just got to switch it up because it's crazy on this side. Until next time, guys, I say, ashe.